strength coaches have already thought of this movement, but I tried to search around and I couldn't find anything. So I'm just going to call it the standing double hip abduction. So what I do is I stand on one leg, I'm going to bend this one, I'm going to come down into a little bit of hip and knee flexion, kind of like a quarter squat, but I'm also going to sink into hip adduction and internal rotation a little bit. So this is what you don't really want to do, right, normally, but I'm doing it for a reason. I'm doing it so I can move concentrically and eccentrically through a full range of motion. So go down into a quarter squat, let this hip sink in, so I'm getting a stretch in these tissues right over here. And then from here, I'm going to do several different actions. I'm going to extend the knee, extend the hip, abduct the hip, and externally rotate. And then with this leg, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to abduct this leg as well. So, it looks like this. Sink down, come up, and raise this. So I'm trying to get maximum separation in my hips here. So, sink down, come up. Sink down, come up. Anyway, I do about 5 of those and my glutes are just screaming. And it really works on the glute medius muscle. It's obviously easier on your dominant leg, the one that you're, well, for me, my left leg, I'm better at balancing on that. Most right-handed people will be better at balancing on their left leg. But the other leg, okay. The secret isn't just to squat down, you're actually sinking down and kind of, this is not an easy movement to do if you're always, you know, in neutral here. But you've got to actually sink down and try and stretch this out. As I come up, raise all the way up to here, try and get maximum separation here, here. So, what I like about this is I am working my glute medius through a full range of motion on both sides. So both legs are getting a good workout here, not one or the other. Anyway, that's called the standing double hip abduction, and I think it's really good. And I'm also going to show you another video where I do kind of a similar concept from a quadruped position.